I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was so awkward to begin with. It's not often that I talked to girls back then, and my friend had just given me your number. Go on, anything. That's what he said. Just something to break the ice, you know? Anything at all. Anything at all. And it couldn't just be anything at all, could it? I mean, a simple hello wouldn't have done. That's what I thought anyway. Hello's too boring. And I'm not boring, am I? I mean, sure, I'm not the most outgoing person in the world, but it's not like that's a bad thing. I just enjoyed being on my own sometimes is all. I mean, I still do. It's not as though I'm lonely. I have friends, like Daniel. I was happy. I was happy just going to college, hanging out for a bit, and then coming home to do my own thing. So I didn't have a job back then too. I was comfortable. I mean, who says you need a job at that age anyway? Well, aside from my ex, of course. But I mean, plenty of my friends didn't have jobs back then too. Like Daniel. Anything at all. Now I don't think it'd be such a big deal, but back then, God was it difficult. I started to wonder if being set up by Daniel was even such a good idea.
Are you sure?
But he convinced me.
Alright.
Maybe I shouldn't send anything, I thought. I mean, you knew about me, so couldn't you have said hello? But no. That hadn't happened before, and it wasn't going to anytime soon. It had to be me. I had to say something. Anything at all. So I did. Truth be told, I'm not even sure what I said now, but the point is I said something and it worked. We started to talk, and soon we were meeting up. It was great. I mean, as friends, of course. I'd not properly asked you out or anything just yet. Believe me, I wanted to, and I'm sorry I didn't sooner. I was just so nervous back then. You know, I even knew you liked me back. Daniel's girlfriend had told him at some point, and then he obviously told me, and yet I still didn't just go ahead and ask you out or tell you how I felt. And then you were off to uni. I mean, maybe you'd have said no anyway since you were going away. That's what I told myself anyway. The next couple of years I'd just kick myself whenever I saw you post something online or someone mentioned you. I was just so pissed off at myself. But I knew I had to let it go, and after a while I finally did. Then I went to Lucy's party. I wasn't going to go initially, but I was so glad I had once I got there because you turned up as well. And all of a sudden all those feelings just came rushing back the moment I saw you. And then you saw me. And you smiled. And then we talked, and we talked, and we talked. And I thought, this is it. My second chance. So I told you. I told you how I felt, and you said you felt the same, and I was so fucking happy. Soon enough, we're going out on dates and texting every day. I even ended up meeting your family, and you met mine. It was just great. But we still weren't official. Anytime I'd ask, you'd just say how you just don't want a relationship right now. And that was fine. It obviously wasn't what I'd hoped for, but I understood. You just wanted some more time. But then time just kept going on and on. Nothing changed. Soon enough, months had gone by, and still you'd just say how you weren't sure. Daniel said I should have just taken that as a sign and gone. But no, I stayed. I stayed because I still enjoyed spending time with you. I stayed because I hoped maybe one day you might say yes. I stayed because I'd fallen in love with you. And then not even a full week after you'd given me some big "I'm sorry for messing you around" speech, after once again saying how much you care for me and how you're just not ready for a relationship yet, you suddenly just find another guy? I mean, is that what you'd been doing the whole time? Is that why you didn't want anything serious with me? You were just waiting for something else to come along, something better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm done just going back and forth with you now. I'm done thinking that you're the one giving me the second chance, when really I've just been letting you fuck me around again and again. And I'm sorry, but I'm done saying sorry to you.